Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Naresh Magho, and with me is Prashant Kumar Sinha with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils 75 digital banking units, says these units will empower robust digital banking infrastructure and promote financial inclusion in the country. PM Kisan Samman Sammelan 2022 to be inaugurated in New Delhi tomorrow. Prime Minister to release 12th installment of 16,000 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. Madhya Pradesh becomes first state to impart medical education in Hindi. Home Minister Amit Shah releases Hindi study material in Bhopal. CBI summons Delhi Deputy CM Manish Sisodia for questioning in the alleged excise policy scam tomorrow. In Uttar Pradesh, 10 people arrested for cheating in the UP SSSC Preliminary Eligibility Test 2022. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meets his Egyptian counterpart Sameh Shoukry in Cairo to discuss the Ukraine conflict and Indo-Pacific. And in cricket, qualifier rounds of ICC T20 World Cup begin in Australia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today dedicated 75 digital banking units, DBUs, to the nation through video conferencing. The DBUs have been set up with an objective to ensure that benefits of digital banking reach every nook and corner of the country. It will provide a variety of digital banking facilities to people. These are opening of savings account, balance check, print passbook, transfer of funds, investment in fixed deposits, loan applications, apply for credit and debit cards, pay taxes and bills. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said, digital banking units will empower digital services and provide a robust digital banking infrastructure for the country. He said this will improve banking and financial management, promote transparency and also promote financial inclusion.
हमारा संकल्प है व्यवस्थाओं में सुधार का, पारदर्शिता लाने का, आखिरी पंक्ति में खड़े व्यक्ति तक पहुंचने का। जब हमने जनधन अकाउंट की मुहिम शुरू की, मेरा देश का सामान्य से सामान्य नागरिक अनुभव कर रहा है और बैंक खातों की वजह से हमने गरीबों को बहुत कम प्रीमियम पर बीमा की सुविधा दी। बैंक खातों की ताकत से जुड़ने के बाद गरीबों को बिना गारंटी लोन मिलने का रास्ता खुल गया। बैंक अकाउंट होने की वजह से गरीब लाभार्थियों तक सब्सिडी का पैसा सीधे उनके खाते में पहुंचा।
The Prime Minister asserted that the government is ensuring maximum services with minimum digital infrastructure. He said in New India, banking services will be easily accessible to everyone.
डिजिटल बैंकिंग यूनिट्स उस दिशा में एक और बड़ा कदम है। ये सिर्फ एक ऐसी विशेष बैंकिंग व्यवस्था है जो मिनिमम डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से मैक्सिमम सेवाएं देने का काम करेगी। ये सेवाएं कागजी लिखापट्टी और झंझटों से मुक्त होगी और पहले से कहीं ज्यादा आसान होगी।
On the occasion, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said, deploying technology to achieve development goals is the hallmark of the government. She said financial literacy will be promoted through digital banking units.
Popularizing digital banking is important. Also, the most important aspect is that it is going to be cost effective for the consumer. It is going to be absolutely safe and secure for them to use it. These thoughts will have to be promoted by the bank agents, meaning banking agents, banking correspondents, bank managers and all officials, so that greater formalization of the Indian economy can be achieved.
Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikant Das said the focus is to harness the benefits of technology and innovation in the banking space.
75 DBUs, that is digital banking units, have been set up in a record 6 months' time in 75 districts spread across the country to commemorate 35 years of our independence. Our focus is to harness the benefits of technology and innovation in the banking space. The establishment of DBUs is a step to further augment the digital infrastructure in the country.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the PM Kisan Samman Sammelan 2022 at Indian Agricultural Research Institute in New Delhi tomorrow. More than 13,000 farmers from across the country and around 1,500 agri-startups will participate in the conference. More than 1 crore farmers from various institutions are also expected to attend the event virtually. The conference will also witness participation of researchers, policymakers and other stakeholders. The Prime Minister will also inaugurate 600 Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samriddhi Kendra. Under the scheme, the fertilizer retail shops in the country will be converted into Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samriddhi Kendra in a phased manner. Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has informed that the Prime Minister will also release the 12th installment amount of 16,000 crore rupees under the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi through direct benefit transfer.
17 और 18 अक्टूबर को कृषि मंत्रालय 2 दिवसीय कार्यक्रम आयोजित कर रहा है। 17 अक्टूबर को प्रधानमंत्री जी किसान सम्मान निधि योजना के अंतर्गत 16,000 करोड़ रुपए की राशि किसानों के खातों में अंतरित करेंगे। स्टार्टअप कॉन्क्लेव का शुभारंभ भी माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के कर कमलों से होगा।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will kickstart the distribution of Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, Mukhyamantri Amritam, PM-Jai MA Ayushman cards in Gujarat tomorrow through video conferencing. 50 lakh coloured printed Ayushman cards will be distributed to all beneficiaries across Gujarat at their doorstep. As the then Chief Minister of Gujarat, Mr. Modi had started the Mukhyamantri Amritam scheme in 2012 to protect poor citizens from the catastrophic costs of medical treatment and illness. In 2014, the scheme was extended to cover those families which are having an annual income limit of 4 lakh rupees. Later, the scheme was extended to several other groups as well and was rebranded as Mukhyamantri Amritam Vatsalya MAV Yojana. Drawing from the experience of the success of the scheme, in 2018, the Prime Minister had launched the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, providing coverage of up to 5 lakh rupees per family per year. The Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, has summoned Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in connection with the alleged Delhi liquor policy scam at 11 a.m. tomorrow. In a tweet, Mr. Sisodia said that he will cooperate in the investigation. The scheme came under the scanner after Delhi Lieutenant Governor Vinay Kumar Saxena recommended a CBI probe into the alleged irregularities in the implementation of Delhi's excise policy 2021-2022. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia is among the 15 accused named in the FIR filed by the CBI. The FIR was lodged for alleged violation of rules and procedural lapses in the new liquor policy.
Intensifying its actions in the battle against air pollution, the Commission for Air Quality Management has issued closure directions to 491 gross defaulters, flouting the statutory directions in NCR and adjoining areas. The Commission issued the directions after inspecting over 8,580 sites in the region. The units which were issued closure directions include 118 in Haryana, 211 in Uttar Pradesh and 52 in Rajasthan. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has said that the Commission will make every effort towards strict enforcement of its statutory directions and orders. It said violations and non-compliance of its orders regarding air pollution control rules are being viewed very seriously. CAQM has also advised the state implementing agencies, including State Pollution Control Boards and Delhi Pollution Control Committee, to ensure compliance and strict implementation of the directions issued by it. India has rejected the Global Hunger Index Report 2022, which has ranked India at 107 among 121 countries. The Ministry of Women and Child Development said in a statement that the index is an erroneous measure of hunger and suffers from serious methodological issues. It said consistent effort is yet again visible to taint India's image as a nation that does not fulfill the food security and nutritional requirements of its population. The ministry said the report is not only disconnected from ground reality, but also chooses to deliberately ignore efforts made by the government to ensure food security for the population, especially during the COVID pandemic. Madhya Pradesh has become the first state in the country to start the MBBS course in Hindi language. Union Home Minister Amit Shah released 3 books prepared in Hindi on medical science in Bhopal today. During his address on this occasion, Mr. Shah said that this is the moment of reconstruction of the education sector in the country, as we will get education in our own language.
आज का दिन भारत के शिक्षा क्षेत्र के लिए बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दिन है। जब भी आने वाले दिनों में इतिहास लिखा जाएगा, आज के दिन को सुवर्ण के अक्षरों से लिखा जाएगा। मित्रों, सुवर्ण अक्षरों से एक क्षण जो है ये देश में शिक्षा क्षेत्र के पुनः जागरण का क्षण है। एक क्षण देश में शिक्षा क्षेत्र के पुनः निर्माण का क्षण।
Mr. Shah said that the process of thinking takes place in one's own mother tongue. He said it is an important step for empowerment of Indian languages so the students are able to study in their own language.
जेईई, नीट और यूजीसी देश की भाषाओं में एग्जाम देने की व्यवस्था, परीक्षा देने की व्यवस्था नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने की है। कॉमन यूनिवर्सिटी इंटरस्टेट देश की 13 भाषाओं में आप दे सकते हो। 10 राज्यों ने इंजीनियरिंग को भारतीय भाषा में तमिल, तेलुगु, मराठी, बंगाली, मलयाली, गुजराती में अनुवाद कर इसकी शिक्षा भी आगे चल रही है।
Earlier, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has enhanced the pride of Indians by speaking in Hindi. He said that when Italy, China, Germany and Russia can teach in their own language, then why not India? The Chief Minister announced that they will start education in Hindi in 6 engineering and 6 polytechnic colleges this year. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will lay the foundation stone of the new airport in Gwalior in a short while from now. The construction of the new airport will cost around 500 crore rupees. He will also participate in the Grih Pravesh program of the beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Gramin Awas Yojana.
The 5th Assembly of International Solar Alliance will be held in New Delhi starting tomorrow till the 20th of October under India's presidency. Participants from 109 countries will share their experiences towards a low-carbon economy through promotion of solar energy. The Assembly is the apex decision-making body of the International Solar Alliance, ISA, and makes decisions concerning the implementation of the ISA's framework agreement. It meets annually at the ministerial level at the ISA's seat. The News Services Division of All India Radio will bring an exclusive interview with the Director General of the International Solar Alliance, Dr. Ajay Mathur, in the program Spotlight tonight. Dr. Mathur outlined the priorities and focus areas of the forthcoming global meet.
We will take forward a proposal to create risk management facility, which will comprise of a payment guarantee mechanism, which means that if the country is unable to pay, this would be the payer of last resort. This would hopefully create the confidence for the private sector investors around the world to invest in solar in those countries where the payment guarantee mechanism has been done. The second big thing that we want to do at this assembly is what we call as the solar exchange. This is a way to create entrepreneurs, particularly in Africa, but then in other countries as well.
You can listen to the full interview on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:15 p.m. onwards tonight. You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils 75 digital banking units. Says these units will empower robust digital banking infrastructure and promote financial inclusion in the country. PM Kisan Samman Sammelan 2022 to be inaugurated in New Delhi tomorrow. Prime Minister to release 12th installment of 16,000 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. Madhya Pradesh becomes first state to impart medical education in Hindi. Home Minister Amit Shah releases Hindi study material in Bhopal. CBI summons Delhi Deputy CM Manish Sisodia for questioning in alleged excise policy scam tomorrow. In Uttar Pradesh, 10 people arrested for cheating in the UP SSSC Preliminary Eligibility Test 2022. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meets his Egyptian counterpart Sameh Shoukry in Cairo to discuss Ukraine conflict and Indo-Pacific. And in cricket, qualifier rounds of ICC T20 World Cup begin in Australia. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
क्या आप वरिष्ठ नागरिक हैं? क्या आपके मन में सेहत, आर्थिक, सामाजिक या भावनात्मक मुद्दों से जुड़ा कोई सवाल है? आकाशवाणी आपके लिए लेकर आया है कार्यक्रम एक कदम और बुजुर्गों के लिए, हर रविवार रात 9:30 बजे FM गोल्ड पर। आप अपने सवाल हमें व्हाट्सएप नंबर 9289094044 पर भेज सकते हैं या इस पते पर ईमेल कर सकते हैं एक कदम और airnews@gmail.com।
जब जुड़े लोग से लोग वोट से वोट बने तब लोकतंत्र का सिस्टम जब जुड़े लोग से लोग वोट से वोट बने तब लोकतंत्र का सिस्टम मतदाता जुड़ते जाए बने तब ऐसा नया कनेक्शन मतदाता जुड़ते जाए बने तब ऐसा नया कनेक्शन मतदाता जंक्शन मतदाता जंक्शन मतदाता जंक्शन मतदाता जंक्शन।
10 people over solver gag have been arrested so far in connection with the Uttar Pradesh Subordinate Services Selection Commission preliminary eligibility test. Special Task Force of Uttar Pradesh Police arrested 8 people yesterday, comprising members of solver gangs, solvers and candidates. The test is being conducted today as well. The accused had accepted money to facilitate people and were allegedly using unfair means in the preliminary eligibility test PET 2022. The exam is being conducted by the Uttar Pradesh Subordinate Service Commission, UPSSSC. According to a statement from the STF's headquarters, 2 other accused have been arrested by the local police in Amethi district. The STF said that the solver gang has links in Bihar as well. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar yesterday met and interacted with the Indian community in Egypt. He thanked them for advancing the national interests and shaping the image of India in the region. The minister apprised them about the advances in the traditionally strong ties and new opportunities in trade and investments, connectivity, education, health, and many other domains. He also spoke on the transformational changes underway in India, where aspirations are becoming achievable rights. Earlier, Dr. Jaishankar met his Egyptian counterpart Sameh Shoukry in Cairo. The two leaders discussed regional developments and exchanged views on the Ukraine conflict and the Indo-Pacific. Dr. Jaishankar was on a 2-day visit to the country at the invitation of Mr. Shoukry. Addressing a joint news conference with his Egyptian counterpart, Dr. Jaishankar said India and Egypt have stepped up defense and security cooperation and will explore opportunities in renewable energy, trade, tourism and connectivity.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said that during India's presidency, it would like the G20 to explore the potential for multilateral development banks, MDBs, to enhance climate financing through leveraging and intermediating resources. She said this during her meeting with the president of World Bank Group, David Malpass, in Washington, D.C. yesterday. They discussed various issues, including India's G20 presidency, improving capital adequacy framework of MDBs, addressing debt vulnerabilities, and enhancing World Bank Group's engagement with India through knowledge exchange and Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, MIGA. The India-Africa Defence Dialogue will be held on Tuesday on the sidelines of the Def Expo 2022 in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The dialogue will explore new areas of convergence for mutual engagement, including in areas like capacity building, training, cyber security, maritime security and counter-terrorism. The broad theme of the dialogue is India-Africa, adopting strategy for synergizing and strengthening defence and security cooperation. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will host the defence ministers of the African nations.
Indian Naval Academy Erimala will conduct Indian Navy Sailing Championship 2022 at Marakar Watermanship Training Centre in Kerala from Tuesday. This mega championship is the largest intra-navy sailing regatta in which nearly 100 yacht persons from all 3 Indian naval commands will participate. This sailing championship is one of the events being conducted by the Indian Navy to commemorate the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and Khelo India. The championship will be held from the 18th to the 21st of this month. Over the past 75 years since independence, India's largest public service broadcaster, All India Radio, has been the proverbial storyteller for crores of people across the country. All India Radio is celebrating 75 years of freedom with a series, Azad Bharat Ki Baat Akashvani Ke Saath. It showcases the journey of India since independence in various walks of life through the storytelling of All India Radio. In today's episode, we bring you the story of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program.
The Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program is a unique initiative by the Government of India to promote the spirit of national integration and to strengthen the fabric of emotional bonds between the people of the country. This program was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 31st of October 2015 on the occasion of the 140th birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who played a significant part in the unification of the country post-independence.
आने वाले दिनों में भारत सरकार की तरफ से राज्यों के साथ और सहयोग के साथ हम एक योजना बनाने के लिए सोच रहे हैं। मैंने एक छोटी कमेटी बनाई है, वो कमेटी उसका प्रारूप तैयार कर रही है और उस योजना का नाम है एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत। एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत कल्पना ये है, हर वर्ष अपने राज्य को किसी एक राज्य के साथ हर राज्य जोड़े।
India is a unique nation whose fabric has been woven by diversity, held together by national identity. The country has a rich history of cultural evolution coupled with a freedom struggle that was built around the tenets of non-violence and justice. Under the Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program, the states and UTs of India are paired with each other for a fixed time. The paired states and UTs sign a Memorandum of Understanding or MOUs between each other, defining a set of activities they carry out. The spirit of mutual understanding amidst a shared history has enabled a special unity in diversity, which stands out as a tall flame of nationhood that needs to be nourished and cherished into the future. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program aims to celebrate India as a nation where the different cultural units across different geographies integrate and interact with each other. The manifestation of diverse cuisine, languages, dance, music, movies and films, theatre, handicrafts, literature, sports, festivals, sculpture and painting encourages people to imbibe brotherhood. Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat, a call by Prime Minister Modi, is thus a celebration of the diversity of our nation and promotion of the spirit of national integration. Our motherland has more than 1 billion faces, but only one thought, the welfare of the nation.
BJP President J.P. Nadda today alleged that a series of scams has taken place in the national capital under the rule of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. Addressing Panch Parmeshwar Sammelan at Ramleela ground in New Delhi, Mr. Nadda came down heavily on the Delhi government over the alleged irregularities in the implementation of the Delhi excise policy. He alleged that the AAP government has become a government of scams and it needs to go. Mr. Nadda also criticized the Delhi government for not implementing Ayushman Bharat scheme to provide health facilities to the poor.
आयुष्मान भारत हमने 5 लाख रुपए का गरीब लोगों के लिए सालाना उनके लिए हेल्थ कवर देने का निश्चय किया। 10 करोड़ 74 लाख परिवारों तक ये दिया गया। 50 करोड़ लोगों के लिए व्यवस्था की गई। लेकिन दुख के साथ कहना पड़ता है कि दिल्ली में केजरीवाल ने गरीब लोगों को आयुष्मान भारत की योजना का फायदा नहीं लेने दिया है। ये है इनकी क्रांतिकारी नीतियां। जो केजरीवाल जी की सरकार रही, उस सरकार ने किस तरीके से यहां पर घोटाले पे घोटाला किया है। आज केजरीवाल की सरकार घोटालों की सरकार बन गई है।
Mr. Nadda said a lot of work has been done by the BJP in MCD to provide better facilities to the people. He added that 3 MCDs have been united for better functioning.
Prasar Bharati CEO Mayank Kumar Agarwal has said that national award-winning regional movies will be broadcast on Doordarshan. Addressing media persons in Bengaluru today, he said that Doordarshan is providing good content to its viewers and this is an effort in that direction. Mr. Agarwal also said that special attention will be paid to broadcast folk music and their traditional art forms, and a competition on folklore will also be held. He also noted that both Doordarshan and Akashvani will produce programs that promote democratic process of elections. The importance of voting and efforts made by the Election Commission to make elections inclusive will be highlighted in these programs. He informed that Matadan or Voting Junction program is being broadcast by Doordarshan. On a specific question, the Prasar Bharati CEO said that there is no proposal to close down any AIR or Doordarshan Kendras in Karnataka. In cricket, qualifier rounds of the ICC T20 World Cup began today. In a huge upset in the tournament opener, Namibia thrashed Sri Lanka with a 55-run win in round 1 match at Kardinia Park in Geelong City of Australia this afternoon. Posting 163 for 7 in 20 overs, Namibia bundled out Sri Lanka for 108 runs in 19 overs. We have a report from our sports desk.
They came, they played, they conquered and stunned everyone. Such a brilliant start to the Cricket T20 World Cup. This is the story of an underdog, Namibia. They pushed a test-playing nation Sri Lanka to the limit and made them cross the line. Namibia showed Lankans how to bowl on this pitch. Sri Lanka bowled way too short than the pitch demanded. Namibia bowled a lot fuller and let the ball do its bit, and Lankan batters had no answers. This is Namibia's 4th ever win against an ICC full member nation and easily their biggest in terms of runs. It is the first time Sri Lanka have lost against a non-ICC full member in T20s. Aarti Rana, Sports Desk.
In the second match of the day, the UAE won the toss and chose to bat against the Netherlands. The match is underway at the same venue at the Simons Stadium in Geelong. India will play the warm-up match against Australia tomorrow. The match will start at 9:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. India will play arch rivals Pakistan in their tournament opener on the 23rd of October.
Home Minister Amit Shah today greeted the personnel of National Security Guards NSG on their 38th Raising Day. In a tweet, Mr. Shah said, "Every Indian is proud of the valor of NSG." He said the NSG commandos instill a sense of confidence in the countrymen with the mantra of Sarvatra Sarvottam Suraksha. The Home Minister saluted the dedication of NSG personnel towards national security.
More than 219 crore 32 lakh COVID vaccination doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Over 5,02,000 doses were administered in the past 24 hours. The recovery rate is currently at 98.76%. Over 2,300 people have recovered in the past 24 hours. The total number of recoveries has reached over 4 crore 40 lakh 73,000.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils 75 digital banking units, says these units will empower robust digital banking infrastructure and promote financial inclusion in the country. PM Kisan Samman Sammelan 2022 to be inaugurated in New Delhi tomorrow. Prime Minister to release the 12th installment of 16,000 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi. Madhya Pradesh becomes first state to impart medical education in Hindi. Home Minister Amit Shah releases Hindi study material in Bhopal. CBI summons Delhi Deputy CM Manish Sisodia for questioning in the alleged excise policy scam tomorrow. In Uttar Pradesh, 10 people arrested for cheating in the UP SSSC preliminary eligibility test 2022. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar meets his Egyptian counterpart Sameh Shoukry in Cairo to discuss the Ukraine conflict and Indo-Pacific. And in cricket, qualifier rounds of ICC T20 World Cup begin in Australia. And with that, we end the Midday News.